Yeah, there it is. The Palu and the Snake, both players on their tried and true mains here. When the Scientist game on, starting out on PS2. Dust 2 of Smash. Nice even stage. And they're going to start off a nice C4 into up air. I love the parry on the down air there as well to keep it going. But Yousef, not the same player as Scores, doesn't quite keep the center so aggressively, much more willing to go back to that corner and use that platform as cover to set up Snake's well-known obstacle course with all those grenades. Grenade of the shield there is going to lead to the back air. And that platform rollaway gets caught right in there, doesn't quite find the back off it. As Yousef goes high, finds himself back at the ledge again though, this time forced to go low, gets caught by that dash attack. We can see without those bombs in hand that we saw with Scores, Zone is finally able to get his ledge trap going. Ooh, doesn't quite catch the grenade there. That was just lingering in front of his face. It means Yousef's going to get a free pass back to center stage here. He's right in the center of that Pokeball. Yeah, and that down tilt does so much for Snake. It pokes, he can't shield grab it, it kills. Does a lot. We're seeing a nice control gameplay from both players here. Ooh, so had a decent read there on the regular, but doesn't find it. The dash attack in the corner is finally gonna pull out that burst option from Snake. Not one you'd expect from someone who almost fits into like a zoner archetype, but that dash attack an incredible burst option. And this is where Snake can be so dangerous, having this lead, just keeping this control of the game, of the flow of the game, with the grenades, with the up smashes, his down tilt as well, of course. All these options just make it so hard to actually get in on Snake and to get the kill here. Zone is looking for something. Can't quite find it. The grenade and C4 are in his way once again. He's going to try and poke him out with the reticle, the neutral beam. Oh, sorry, that's what it's called. Finally does find the back throw. And, ooh, the edge guard. Of course, Yousef, a player of this caliber, is going to note tech at this level. Does keep his stock for now. 176%, getting a lot of this stock, but there it is. The edge guard coming out from Zone, keeping him in this game. Only 57% to his name, all things considered not too bad. Definitely one a lead he can make back. He's done it before. Gets down thrown onto the grenade. Looks for the fair read on some kind of an air dodge or just a lazy option. Doesn't quite find it out of Zone there. But Yousef finds himself in the corner again, getting grabbed. And comboed a little bit. Zone trying to chase for the up air. The Yamo won't do it, but on the second time will do. But then the grenade bails him out. That hits on. He's able to fall with an up air of his own to take the stock. A little shake of the head there from Zone. Probably not expecting that option. And Yousef once again is in that position I was talking about before. That was so scary to be in when Snake has this kind of lead. So I guess the down throw doesn't find the back air off of it. I like the lovely drift out from Yousef. Now we're going to respond with a much of his own. Dash attack a little short. He's going to eat a back throw there from Zone. And he's not letting him float past the ledge there with that forward air. What's the option here? It's going to be an air dodge to the ledge. The Zone setting up that ultra zone. Setting up that ledge trap. It's going to rinse and repeat. And this time, the edge guard will strike true for Zone. Now a much more comfortable game here for Zone. Only 25% to his name. Of course, Snake not only good from ahead, he's good at most stages of the game, in all honesty. Very strong character, making more of a name of himself in the wider scene of Smash Ultimate. Obviously, a character very well known in London. We've had some very accomplished Snake players come through. The edge guard again, this time the tech is there. You're still underneath that stage though. And Zone's going to keep the ledge trap here. Can't find the back end. That down tilt means the Snake crouch is making it so hard to hit. Zone keeps the stage anyway. You're forced to go high. Doesn't quite find the punish on the landing there. And Zone just playing a lot more controlled here. He has the lead, doesn't need to rush in. He does on that dash attack, but it's fine. It's a trade of hits. And he's going to throw out the explosive flame to sort of ward him away from any hasty options back to stage. Dash attack on shield. He's going to get punished by the grab here. And then Nikita coming out. Doesn't quite catch it. C4 very well avoided from Zone there. Zone with a lot of control here, but this is a Snake with a lot of rage. The very angry Snake can kill very early. 97% Zone. This is where he'll be very scary. Snake very well known for stealing game situations like these. Has to go low. He was too far away to go high. And once again, Zone has been clinical on these edge guards here, taking game one. Okay, I think we can see the stage there, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it just be a run back. No, we are actually going to SPF, so it's going to be a little less space for Zone to maneuver around that those grenades. But of course, that's a two-way street. Means, oh no, that SD, we were talking about it before. It's come full circle. It gives Yousef a very strong lead here, dying at effectively 0 off of an uncharacteristic error. The air dodge coming through. You don't really see players at these levels make those mistakes, but once again, it happens to the best of us. It can happen to them, it can happen to anyone. Zone not put out by it yet, though. Hasn't taken too much percent. He's keeping himself in this game, even off of that mistake. But Yousef not one to let opportunities like this pass him by. He's going to set up this ledge trap here. Lovely parry on the aggressive option to try and fight his way back off of the ledge. Nikito isn't quite going to hit. Just some patient gameplay, just poking out with these moves, trying to find a weakness, a gap in the neutral here. The pivot grab is going to find it, but the tech chase won't convert. The jump will get caught out by the nair there. And now we have a zone. The ledge again. Yousef goes high off of the ledge, actually. Not quite the option you usually see. Air dodges through the backhand. Zone looks for that jump again. This time does find Till, but it's not going to quite do it. Ooh, Zone using that ledge mobility to just roll past the Nikita there and then collects with the dash attack. Zone staying in this game even after that SD. No, just staying around, kiting out the iframes. Doesn't manage to get the dash grab on the Nikita. Eats an up air. So where Snake has a plethora of kill options. Pick your poison. F tilt, dash attack, up tilt, smash attacks, Nikita. So many options. It's the Nair. It's going to lead on to Alexa right now. Won't quite cash in. And he's going to eat the down air as he comes back to stage. The B reverse of the C4, so he's landing in the Nair. Kill spots, but no kill just yet. Nikita can't quite hunt him down. He's not really been getting a lot of work done against his teleport recovery. And Zone's going to look to claw back this game with advantage states like this. Ooh, goes for the down air instead of the back air. That could have been a lot, but finally, one game draft with the C4, but Yousef knew it was right there to keep him in this game. To keep the lead, rather. Rolls past the corner pressure from Zone, and now he's the one with all the stage control. The forward smash just to catch him sleeping at the corner there. That's going to give Yousef a lot of joy here. The grenade into the up tilt almost does it, but not quite. And the C4 once again in the center stage. It's so good when you put C4 in the center there. People just, if you lose track of it for even a second, the consequences can be disastrous. And Yousef's going to strike back immediately, taking us a 1-1 into game 3, all square. Back on PS2 here. And it's going to be Zone with the early stage control, but does lose it quite quickly. And he's just trying to keep his space, but it's not being kept well enough. The Calgon combo into the double back air. Yousef in a dire situation here. The down smash to cover the fast fall air dodge there. Zone going to keep this corner pressure going. Doesn't quite get the down throw into back air. But he's going to keep the ledge trap regardless, so no harm done. Patience coming out from both players here, and the down tilt is going to strike true to get him out of that corner. Ooh, nice back up stage, and the parry on the down air isn't quite able to find a down air punish. It's very well spaced from Zone, so even the parry was able to be punished there. Does go high off the ledge once again, that armor helping out. Ooh, Snake has to air dodge away! And the F tilt isn't quite going to do it, but he has to go low. Zone has been very good at these situations, and he stays. He stays with it. He stays edge guarding. He stays getting these stocks off of forcing him to go low. You have to go high in this matchup. Yousef found himself without a choice there, and then he found himself without a stock. Not too long after. The down air out of shield into the down tilt is going to keep him competitive. Ooh, looks for the grab on the shield pressure there, but Zone rolls away in the nick of time. Just poking him out with the forward edge here. Trying not to get too close to those Snake boxing options like that up tilt, which is going to take us straight back to even stocks here. Very competitive set. So far, great play from both players. Oh, but a little bit too trigger happy on that down tilt there. He's going to give Zone a nice advantage take, beats him back to that ledge. Keeps him there with that back air. So he's having something great here. Once again, one of the best at reacting to roll there with grab. He's so practiced, so polished with it, and it's going to give him another edge guard here. He can't quite find it on the nair, but it's still a 111% lead here for Zone. The down tilt's going to back him, going to beat him back to the platform, and down air into the down tilt. And Yousef finally, for the first time in a while, finding himself with the ledge trap instead of being on the receiving end. Pardon me. Zone has to teleport away from it. Oh, that's kind of grab on the dash shield. Again, another ledge jump of his own. What's the option here? Ooh, the ledge jump into air dodge in. Not quite an option you see often, but sometimes you need something kooky like that to get past someone so polished and controlled on the ledge here. Once again, what's the option? This time the regular up into down tilt. It does call out the dash attack. Zone reaction not quite fast enough to cover it. But there, once again, the pivot grab. Zone has been so good at that. Doesn't find a stock just yet. A little surprised, immaculate DI coming out from Yousef to survive that. The delay on the ledge. Does catch the downer in the corner there. The fair is going to keep the lead here for Zone. Yousef taking his time on that injury platform, picking up the game plan. Now he finds himself with the center. Zone looking for that extra credit, but he's not too desperate. He's not too frantic. Just keeping the lead that he has, keeping the right position, making making Yousef pick the option instead. And there it is, finally does start to get some extra credit for Zone. It's not too much, just a little fair into dash tech. These little hits to keep that advantage in play. And he gets into the ledge trap right here, but the tech, oh, the rolling caught by the up tilt. That is a huge move after getting hit by the Nikita on the rise there. Only 70% to his name. It's nothing to sneeze at, but Yousef is definitely still in this game. Ledge trap being set up, worked around by Zone. Practice movement so good. Look for the reflect on the grenade there, but not quite going to come through. He's going to lead to the trade from both players here. And oh no, he talked about it last game, where Snake is suddenly getting all this rage. And you can't quite get in, you can't get past his lethal options to get the kill. Patient option on that tech chase. Yousef isn't quite able to get a lot of joy out of it so far, but he has to land. He doesn't manage it on this try, means he has to go low. And Zone once again clinical at punishing him for going low. Zone's offstage play has been the determining factor, excuse me, in this set so far. And it's given him a 1-game lead going into this game 4. I think that was back to SBF. Oh, the Yousef was able to take a game on it, so it makes sense. Definitely he was finding it a lot easier. With those lower platforms, with the smaller stage in general. Zone once again starting off strong, racking on a nice 70% here after the fair into dash attack. The grab does get spot dodged though, and it's gonna give Yousef a nice little advantage state of his own. He's gonna hold the center here, lovely parry on the aggressive option once again. He's been so good at parrying those aggressive landing options from Zone. But this time the multi hit, unless you get in the Taz level of parries, it's not gonna work through that nair multi hit. Swinging a little bit too much. His Zone negates up to a 4, and I think he got stuck there. But oh, a beautiful response. He just dashes in and holds the shield, and Yousef a little bit too hasty on pressing the C4 means he's the one who actually gets hit. Snake heavy enough that it works out fine. Now it's Yousef with the corner again. Zone with the down tilt of his own to fight his way out of it. Now finds him with the oh, but the air dodge passed. I wonder if that was meant to be a tomahawk, but just pressed to grab out a little too early. The tech was enough, but the jump from ledge was not being covered up by that up smash. And now it's Yousef with the lead once again. It's going to go around the ledge here. This lead could go away in an instant with the correct option from Zone on this ensuing ledge trap. Doesn't quite find it as Yousef's going to go high once again. And again, once again, the parry on the down air. So catches up the jump with the net. Looks for the F smash on the aggressive drift in onto the stage. Isn't giving it, but doesn't lose too much for going for it. So I can't really fault him for it. And the burst option out the corner with the dash attack is going to keep him with the lead. Staying in the corner here, just throwing some grenades over that platform, not committing to trying to fight back for it yet, and then punishing Zone when he tries to punish him for staying in the corner there. Lovely fundamental gameplay coming in, but that up air is going to catch him drifting back down. Keeping Zone competitive in this game, wanting to close it out in the game 4, not wanting to go to game 5, excuse me. And they're going to try and put in disadvantage state to make it so. Can't quite keep it going all the way though. Now Yousef, both players fighting, scrambling for the corner again. That dash attack so good in these scrambles. Gets the air dodge, but isn't able to punish the falling back air. Very big move. Decent landing option coming out from Snake. The invincible dash attack, not invincible to the grenade, and I'm not sure what he died to there. Wait, what? Was that up tilt trading with something? Yeah, it was up tilt. Okay. My tired little eyes not quite enough to keep up with the speed of Snake's little snap kick there. It's actually crazy. Against trying to cover the jump with the up smash, very drifted out from very well by Zone. But he needs to find his stock sooner rather than later. 66% isn't too bad, but it can quickly snowball out of control if he's not careful. Gonna take him off stage again. Ooh, the edge back to ledge. Very smart there. Zone hasn't been able to cover that option so far, even though he's been so good at the edge guarding game here. Gets thrown off stage. And the up tilt on the drift in. Another 2 stock. Is going straight into game 5. Up tilt kills so early. Snake with rage. Whew, what a character. I killed him at like 80. Alright, game 5 here. Back onto PS2. The stage which has shown a lot more comfort for Zone, honestly, as opposed to SBF. Not too much of a similarity, so don't read too far into it. Explosive Flame was able to get him out of that ledge trap. Not the option he's pulled out so that many times here. And I love the grenade play. Excellent knowledge of how cooked that grenade was. Just throws it right as it was exploding. Sorry. He's going to even up the percents here. Now we just see a lot of careful gameplay from both players, knowing that a single hit can lead to a lot more hits, or a lot more harder hits rather, depending on which character. So just a lot of safe options. That dash attack not safe enough. Responded to with 2 dash attacks in kind. The up smash going low to try and cover the drift in, but it's not enough. Zone drifting back into the corner. Now he's the one in control of the center, but Snake doesn't really mind too much being in the corner because he has so many set up, so many grenades that allow him to fight back from that corner. That Nair is going to catch him. Keita not quite able to do so. And that back air though, that's going to catch him rolling in. It's going to give Yousef the lead into this game 5. It's been a very close set so far. Zone looks to keep it so from this deficit. The Nair is going to catch him very well spaced around that nade, and then the back air catching him trying to float with that Nikita. And I mean, we're straight back to even. Back to a Smash 4 game, 0%, 0% on 2 slots from both players here. And I love the patience from Zone there, using that extra jump to bait out the tilts out of shield from Yousef, who's forced to go high to maneuver around the ledge, to maneuver around the Ultra Zone. Turn around, grab, catches the shield. It's going to lead into a ledge trap. Doesn't look for the down tech chase. Does find it on the platform though. That invincible dash attack is going to fight through. The C4 is going to keep him in disadvantage. Dash attack, and then Nikita doesn't quite catch him, reaching the ledge. It's a small lead for Yousef, because he's so spoiled by the time I finished saying we're basically back to even. And the up tilt once again, even that small lead was enough to snuff out that stock at such an early percent, catching out that spot dodge, not the spot dodge, sorry, the short hop. It's a very proficient anti-air tool, and it kills, it does a lot of damage. It's a move that's well known, well feared for a reason. And now here we go. It's Yousef trying to keep up this lead, trying to extend it with the extra creds. The patient gameplay, he's not rushing it, just staying in that corner using grenades, but Zone, disciplined player of his own, knows how to counterplay it, beats him back with the auto-reticle and the explosive flame respectively, and then catches him descending too slowly with that invincible back air. Keeping himself in competitive this game, 40%. not too bad of a deficit at all. Snake's Law come into play as he eats 10% from his own grenade. But parry on the down air again. Yousef, I have to say it again, Yousef's parries on those down airs have just been immaculate. But what else is immaculate is it's a advantage state from zone. He's going to try and catch him going high. Ooh, he's able to catch the back around the corner there. It's a tense situation for both players here. IOD players could make it back, but obviously the slight advantage to Yousef for both his percent lead and those snappy kill options from Snake. The roll in doesn't quite go punish. It's going to be another down throw. Doesn't find the back air. Ooh, maybe a missing build on the keys, but he gets away with it just fine. He still has to land though. He still has to land. He lands and gets hit with a dash attack for not doing so quite correctly. Now he finds himself in the corner. And dash attack comes to regular get up, and now he gets to go high. Hand zone. Doesn't quite manage to bat him out the skies. He's done a couple times before, but very well done. Dropping the C4, punishing him for trying to punish that landing a little bit too actively. Taking the set in game 5. Lovely display of just controlled, patient, neutral gameplay from two players who encapsulate the best of this venue, possibly.